I don't know why my phone is doing this weird orientation. So my phone came in. I need to switch to my other phone. All right, so look, bows and bow ties. You know, I'm tired as usual. It's early. So let me tell you about Beat Down Baltimore again. I had to go into Baltimore for something yesterday, and you know, I was just minding my business. You know, this squeegee kid thing, I still have a mark on my window for it. They wanted to squeegee my windshield, and I said no. They got mad. Look, I didn't want them. My windows actually are more smudged now because the guy kept trying to come up. I'm like, no, I don't want you to do it. Now, let me tell you, in the past, I've just given money because I just wanted them to get gone. I let them do it. But I'm like, no. And homeboy, I was like, no, please stop. You know, and I know everybody's like, oh, just let them. I'm like, no. Like, they need to learn to respect people's spaces. They need to learn to respect people's property. My sister, I was on the phone with my sister, and she's like, don't be like that because they're going to kill you. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, what is this world? She's afraid I'm going to die. And I'm like, they don't respect my personal space. This is why I hate Baltimore so much. Because I don't want you cleaning my windows and they get mad. I don't even know what he said. I don't even know if he spoke in English. Okay? He was like, something, I don't know, he got mad and put his hands up. I don't know, there's a bunch of squeegee people out there. And they are acting entitled, like we have to let them clean our windshields. This has to stop. I hate Baltimore so freaking much. And then you got people from Baltimore who's like, well, what's the harm? I'm like, that's your answer? They're just trying to make a living. Well, maybe I don't want them cleaning my car. I don't want them touching my car. They left more smudges on my windshield. My windshield was cleaner. Well, he put like a heart on it. I guess he called himself trying to be funny. I'm like, Cat, stop. I don't know. I just have a different perspective. If I don't want you touching my car, look, let me just tell you something. I'm one of those people. I don't put stickers or anything on my car. There's nothing in my window. There's nothing in my car. I don't feel the need to tell you anything going on. Meaning, there's a lot of people who want to tell you that they have a dog, that they ran a marathon, or that they, you know, and I'm just kind of like, well, I have a cat. I run a half marathon. I mean, you know, blah, blah, blah. I actually ran a half marathon when I was pregnant with my twins before I became fat. You know, all these things, etc. And I'm like, why do we have to tell everybody, like, look at me, look what I did. Like, I ran a marathon. I have a dog. I have a family. I went to the school. I'm like, I don't need to give, I don't have to. I don't like things on my vehicle, period. No, I don't want you cleaning my windows. No. And I think the thing is like the people from Baltimore, because they know that Baltimore sucks so much, they're like, oh, there's no harm. I'm like, no, this is the problem. You guys continuously make all these excuses. Just let them know. I'm not just letting them do it. It's my car. I'm tired of every time you're like, no. And they're just like, but they're just trying to, I'm like, well, you go out there and you go get some money and you go pay everybody off. Not everybody wants to be bothered. Not everybody wants them doing stuff on their car. Like, the whole situation, Baltimore just sucks. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about T.O. for a moment. T.O., I found this out literally, actually, because I was listening to Undisputed. I didn't know T.O. got into another situation. Somebody tried to run him over. And this is the thing. I'm like, people like T.O., I actually agree with a lot of people what they were saying. I'm just kind of like, he's always in some mess. It's always somebody else's fault. everybody's I'm like, you don't know how to walk away from anything? Like, is everything worth a fight? Now, he very well could have been like grossly disrespected or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I just kind of feel like people like him, the one who came out, and he came out, he's like, I don't date black women because of the trauma of my childhood. I'm like, oh my goodness, we all have traumas. So, he's got too many problems. He's got dating problems. He's got safety problems. He's got team problems. He's got all kinds of problems. I've never met someone, well, I haven't met him, but he has so many problems. I'm like, why are you getting into it with people over a basketball game? And I get it. They can be hotly contested, but to the point where somebody wants to run you over? You know, people like that, it's like they don't see how they show up in this world. They don't. Sorry, my eyes are like watery this morning, so if you see me and I'm doing this, it's because I can't seem to get it together. But people like that, they don't know how they show up in this world. They don't get it. They don't understand that they are their own worst enemy. They're their own crown of thorns. But yeah, that's all I mean, like, I think with a lot of these athletes, they're so used to having everything. No one really tells them no, etc. So they don't know how to adjust when there's people around you who don't even care. They want to pick a fight with you too, or whatever. They don't know how to cope in the real world. They don't have like coping skills. They don't have people skills. They have athletic skills that they think that all of those privileges translate over to the real world. And sadly they don't. So nevertheless, T.O. is his own crown of thorns, and that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I know people are still talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, and okay, y'all need to get a life. The hate for her is incredible. They don't see, people are just so blind to the fact that Will was a willing participant in much of this. And although I don't think I would want to write a story and put it all out there in Front Street, these people are trying to vilify this woman so bad. They want to tear her down. They don't think about the fact that Will participated in a lot of this stuff, and I think he's kind of a coward, if you ask me. He is. The whole situation, I think he came out with something the other day. I don't know what statement he made. I don't even care. Just don't even care. I think he came off as a bully going up to Chris Rock. I mean, we all know Chris Rock sucks, but it does you no good. I am like a 47-year-old woman. It's like me going up and slapping some 10-year-old child or something. Like really? Anyway, I'm just over the Will and Jada story. And yeah, I know she's talking, and I don't know. But I just want to be clear. Jada Pinkett Smith wasn't the only one involved in a really weird and toxic relationship. They want to stay together, they want to stay married, and people need to get with some acceptance. They like this kind of stuff. They're okay with it. So we have to be okay with it. Let it go. Stop caring so much. Alright. Me and my sinuses and my watery eyes. Have a good one. Hey, let me know what you're thinking. Bye.